Hi Aquarius, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my cross-watchers. Cross-watcher, maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, too many. The message could be for you. Feel free to take it however it resonates with you in your situation. And keep in mind these are general timeless readings. All my information down below in the description box. You guys know the drill. And thank you guys so much for just liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've just been here and supported the channel. Let's dive in here. Okay, this is hilarious. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, you have someone, either you guys are dealing with just matters of the heart, okay, whatever that looks like. What? Okay, this is really random reading. So the first thing I was hearing with the Messiah card, okay, we have serving humanity and humility. You guys are the humanitarians. So you might actually be doing some kind of humanitarian work. I'm not totally sure. Shadow attribute is an exaggerated belief that you're the only means through which a cause can succeed. But the other side of this too, I don't even want to go to the negative. Look, I feel like in some avenue you guys are dealing with someone who has a God complex or thinks that they are God, but that it's not so much that, like, that's in some kind of shadowy side of things, but mainly what's coming in right now, like, you literally have the heart coming out. I feel like for a while, you guys were on some kind of kick of pulling out the heart card, and it keeps pulling out. Maybe your heart is opening back up. Maybe you're in a relationship or you're choosing, or dude, you could have like a really powerful person that's coming in here. We have a mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. That's very interesting. So some of you guys could be dealing with a mediator in some way, and you have the freaking lover. I didn't even make it up that pulled out. We have a teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. Okay, I feel like right now, I don't know if some of you guys are teachers or you're a mediator. Look, there's a lot of different things that are going on here. I feel like you have some kind of, if this is romance, you could have some, like, seriously, some kind of spiritual connection coming in, and you could be learning some kind of lesson right now. If you guys aren't a literal teacher, maybe you're thinking of teaching what you know, what you've just been through. You could still be dealing with another challenging situation, which is like, maybe it's around negotiations or trying to solve arguments. That could be something that's coming up for you guys. Oh, wow. We have the Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to be super gentle about how I talk about this. Like, okay. So this, I feel like, is the influence of Mercury retrograde. Look, okay, so I love you guys. Okay, here we go. The Hanged Man is first straight up. You might be like shifting through perceptions right now. On one side, here's what I think could be being expressed. Queen of Swords reverse can come across as you'll hear most readers say, bitter, really negative, cruel. You can be super cutting. I have that. So I totally get it. And I came across something the other day that talked about bitterness or this negativity. It could be that you feel like you should be different than where you are right now. Maybe you were connected to someone else, because this has a strong influence around like just love in general. Maybe being in relationships, that could be just like a really strong thing. And it's like interesting because like, so here's what's going on. Your perception is filtering something, and then like your mind is being activated. It could be certain patterns that you're observing, because Hanged Man is like you're being held up in a situation. They say strung up, which means that certain elements look like they're blocking you from making all the moves that you do want to make. Okay? It could just be your perception in general. You are feeling challenged to see solutions, but it's only because like your mind might actually be more focusing on something negative, and it keeps causing this like reversal in your mind to take place, where maybe it's you're seeing negative aspects of a person, and then your communications, you might say something that is, you know, like maybe it's someone or something that you see and it just causes this super negative reaction. But it's like really interesting, because that's why this is a momentary thing. And I almost feel like in a different light, in a different atmosphere, or it's like your heart is super still like connected to someone. Or I don't know, maybe just heart in general is opening up, but you have the 7 of Wands. This is good that it's in reverse, because it looks like there's a moment or an experience that's going to come up when you stop like being defensive. Because being or trying to defend yourself, it almost feels like that's the interaction that's going to take place, maybe between you and someone else. This doesn't just have to be romance. It could be just someone in general in your life that you have a ton of love for them. But I don't know if this is like tough love, or there's this thing here where when you have some time to process some of these interactions that take place from the Mercury retrograde, it's like your perception might shift. This might be a trigger moment, but in another interaction, you're going to stop defending yourself, because maybe for example, maybe you're dealing with a person that doesn't really care to know you or your situation. Someone could have made a snap judgment about you, and now you're just kind of like, if you don't want to actually take the time to understand me, or, you know, I'm not going to go out of my way if you're just going to make these ultra judgments. That's what this lack of like releasing this defensive side, where you're not defending yourself anymore. You can stand your ground and go into situations that are like conflicting. I actually think that is healthy rather than avoiding. So there's that. But you're not... This looks like silent treatment. Total, if I'm going to be totally honest. High Priestess and the 10 of Cups are reverse. I feel like this is a moment you might experience some love bombing, or this is like there's just like challenges going on with family and situations like that. See? 10 of Cups up in reverse. I feel like someone's love bombing. Yeah, see? That's what I said about, there's the King of Wands reverse. Oh, they lost money. Ooh. Oh, bad idea. Oh, man. Hold on. Okay. We have the World card and the 5 of Cups. See, that's what I was trying to focus on. Look, I'm not saying you guys are not in the right, that you haven't experienced something painful. You probably have, like big time. And you might be, what you're assessing right now is something that feels opposite from love, peace, joy, and enlightenment. But that's going to highlight that for you so you can observe certain patterns. And that's why I was just giving a cautionary at the very beginning. Mediator in general might be that people might be seeing, like, maybe you have to have a mediator dealing with certain people, or you have a peacemaker. Like, even if it's not a professional mediator, you might have someone that is kind of like the middleman, that knows how to kind of keep situations somehow like a little bit at peace. Because this is a challenging energy. Like, this is not the lightest thing, and you might say something you regret, or someone else. That's been the theme I've seen from this retrograde, because here's the 5 of Cups, yeah. Which could be someone else too. So that doesn't just have to be you, but try to take accountability or reverse it as soon as possible so you don't regret anything, you know? That's just the joys of Mercury retrograde. Isn't it enjoyable? It puts a filter or a layer on things that are tied to some kind of trigger that you had in the past. And once you feel that, you're gonna feel like this knee-jerk reaction moment. And if you can just pull back and calm that down and really do some self-assessments on what you need to do in your life right now to get yourself in a position of being where you want to be, you know, whatever that looks like. But not to say that there aren't external things going on. 7 of Wands can feel like you have a lot of people that are against you in some way. And you might feel like there's a huge injustice there, because it's almost like your filter, maybe you're even dealing with another energy here, like a Pisces or something. There's someone here that's like really straight up in the situation or sees things accurately. But there's a holding pattern going on here. And so like, there's this moment here, I feel like this is kind of what's turned into your shadow side, because you might be feeling as though this could have been a smear campaign. Oh, that could be what it is. There's a smear campaign. So people could be gossiping about you, or people in general might, maybe there's one person that didn't want wanted to almost keep their connections on their side, you know, like teaming up and alliances. There's a person here that could have influenced a bunch of people about you, but maybe this is even straight up abusive. But High Priestess reverse, like, that can be disconnection from intuition. The other side of that could be that's what it is. For those of you that have some kind of intuition or psychic ability, you could be picking up on things. And I'm going to go back a little bit to the very first card, because the synchronicity card pulled out. You could be observing things in your environment, and it's like your intuition has been picking up on something, but you were still trying to figure it out. I feel like you're going to get a piece of that, but a situation isn't finished. There's the World card, and it's in reverse. It's like you could still be grieving that maybe your relationship ended, or you're still kind of letting go of people or situations that you dealt with. Someone else also could be really big in regret right now if they're coming in, because you have the King of Wands reverse, 10 of Pentacles is in reverse, we have the Fool in reverse. Ten of Wands and the Devil. Shiz. Okay, there's a person here, they could have had a big loss in money. Ten of Pentacles reverse. This could be a player. This person either feels like they can't start up a brand new beginning. They're still kind of caught in a cycle with you. And that's why if they're acting in their shadow, it's because they might be, and no wonder you're kind of acting like the Queen of Swords reverse, that you feel like people might be cautious to be around you because you snap, but it's probably because you've been pushed. And so there's a situation over here, whoever that King of Wands is, they're acting in their shadow because they're either A, blaming you for what they're going through, if they could have felt like they lost a lot of monetary things, or they could have, but it's because like this person could be avoiding taking accountability, or just in general, they're totally in their shadow right now. This person's manipulation might even be that they want you to fully regret, like they might want you to be remorseful. I've also seen that a lot from people that, like, you know, act out of pain or act from their shadow. This could have been a lover that you did once have, but that's why the way they're viewing it, they feel like they're not going to get their new chapter and you guys are just in this holding pattern. I'm not sure what will change it. It might be you working with your perception, and I know you guys are going to hate when I say this. The only thing I've found that's useful is journaling and writing down gratitude for the lessons from this person. And it works. It's as simple as that. And it'll be challenging, trust me. But you'll want to work with that a lot to get your energy right side up. So let me dive into the extended Aquarius. If you want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see it over there. But Aquarius, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best. See you in your next reading. Take care.